What's good, peeps? Thanks as always for passing by the channel. Much appreciated. Hit that subscribe button if you guys are new. Don't forget as well, please, to like and share the videos. Again, thanks to everyone that continues to do that. You can also support the channel as well. I do have a Patreon account. The link is in the description. All right, what next for the big man, the body snatcher, Dillian Whyte? It's been a crazy 2019, and that's an understatement. He must literally want to press delete on the last 6 months of the year, like just delete it. And the year started so well. Let's not forget, he, December 2018, he closed the chapter on Derek Chisora. So that was always going to be a good way to lead into 2019. He was offered the AJ fight as well. Let's not forget that Wembley Stadium, all the belts, -1. He wasn't happy about the rematch clause or something. I remember he done a couple of videos of Eddie Hearn talking about it. He then fought Oscar Rivas, got the W against a very risky Oscar Rivas. Oscar Rivas is one of the names in line to fight Tyson Fury, but instead Tyson Fury fought Tom Schwartz. So he's avoided Oscar Rivas, so that was a good win. Got the W, and then we all know what happened after that, boy. Let's call it B-sample gate. Yeah, it was just a tough period for Dillian Whyte, leading from then up until now, really. Got the Maris Vac fight, and just before the day before the Maris Vac fight, UCAD obviously released a statement saying Dillian Whyte was cleared of all charges. It wasn't the greatest performance. I've said this already on a few videos. He came into the ring 271 pounds, but it was kind of a late notice fight for him, so we're going to excuse him for that. And I think we should just try and close the door on what has been, as I said, a crazy 2019. So let's look forward to 2020. Dillian Whyte did sit down with Sky Sports and he revealed 4 potential opponents for fights in 2020. Those names were Manuel Charr, who we're just going to completely ignore. I have no interest in even hearing about a Manuel Charr fight. Again, I don't know why people mention him. Like, he's done nothing for like 2 years. He's been WBA, I think, #1 or #2. Him and Trevor Bryant, I think, keep swapping places for the last 2 years, but he's done absolutely nothing. So let's ignore that one. The other names are Otto Wallin. Obviously, people should know Otto Wallin, who gave Tyson Fury some problems. Andy Ruiz Jr. and Povetkin. Those were the names. And it's strange looking at those names. I mean, look, I like all 3, by the way. Otto Wallin coming off a loss. Andy Ruiz Jr. coming off a loss. Povetkin coming off a disputed draw. But nonetheless, they are 3 good names. I doubt it's going to be Otto Wallin. I think Otto Wallin is signed to, I think he's signed to Top Rank. But I did read something from his manager saying he's happy for Otto Wallin to go to the UK. They just want a big fight, right? And I guess Dillian Whyte's a big fight for Otto Wallin. And I said this already. If Tyson Fury, the lineal champion, can fight him, Dillian Whyte can fight him. So I'm not too upset about that fight. Although I don't want it to be that one, I wouldn't be upset if it was made. Andy Ruiz Jr. sounds good, but it's not going to happen. Andy Ruiz Jr. obviously over there with Al Heyman and PBC, and he's going to stay and fight someone from PBC. He's not going to fight Dillian Whyte. Again, it'll be a big fight. Obviously, Andy Ruiz Jr., former world champion, caused AJ some problems. They have that kind of mixed opponent, or sorry, same opponent in AJ. So that would be a fantastic fight in the O2 Arena, but I doubt it's going to be that one. Alexander Povetkin, I love. Absolutely love that fight. I thought Povetkin Hunter was a draw. I actually thought it was a good fight. And there's still life left in Povetkin, trust me. Hunter took that fight, especially the first couple of rounds. He really thought he was going to blow Povetkin out of there. And he was in trouble in that fight a couple of times, Hunter. So was Povetkin, but I think it was a great fight and there's a lot left in Povetkin. So I think that would be the ideal matchup. I think fans would be happy for it as well. Remember, Dillian Whyte is a quote-unquote a pay-per-view fighter now, so that probably is a pay-per-view fight. I wouldn't be too upset about that one. The one that he didn't mention that I would love is Michael Hunter. And I don't know why he didn't mention Michael Hunter. Michael Hunter obviously coming off the draw as well with Alexander Povetkin. That's the fight I would love to see. Dillian Whyte versus Michael Hunter. I don't know if Dillian Whyte maybe looks at the Michael Hunter fight and maybe weighs up the risk-reward and thinks the reward isn't worth the risk, but that's a fight I'd love to see. I think both guys would meet in the center of the ring and just go for it. And I think we've seen this with Michael Hunter. He does that. He done that against Bacoli. He done that against Ustinov. He done that against Kuzman. And we saw it against Povetkin as well. This guy doesn't like fighting on the back foot, using the jab, running around. He will go toe-to-toe with you. And that's quite refreshing. So that's the one I'd like to see. But out of the 4 he mentioned, I think it probably will be Povetkin. Povetkin's the one that makes sense. Obviously, he's got this deal with Matchroom DAZN, so it's a fight that can happen. He's fought on Matchroom shows now. I think the last sort of 3 or 4 fights. So he had Joshua, David Price, Huey Fury, and now Michael Hunter. So I think they're happy to get him, and it's easy to get him. Obviously, there is this cross-promotion deal with his company and Matchroom, or sorry, the guys that promote him in Matchroom, so it's an easy fight to make. So yeah, that's Dillian Whyte for 2020, people. I still think, call me crazy, but if he does mix it with guys in the top 10, top 15, I wouldn't be shocked if Dillian Whyte takes an L in 2020. Wouldn't be shocked. Again, wouldn't be shocked if he won them all either. Wouldn't be shocked if he took an L. Peace.